and I'm going to talk about The Weeknd. He's one of the greatest artists of all time. I'm going to talk a little bit of him, especially with about his life and his career. First of all, his name is Abel McCannon Tisfaye. He was born in February 16th of 1990 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. This is not really important, but he's Aquarius. He's the only child of Ethiopian immigrants. Is McCannon Tisfaye and Samret Hailu. He was raised by his mother and his grandmother. He dropped school and left his home at the age of 17. The reason that he's called or his artistic name is The Weekend is because he left this home on a weekend. He was pretty young when he left home, but I think that's something that he usually mentioned that he doesn't recommend you to do. I would like to mention that he is a songwriter and actor. He's recognized for his unconventional music production, artistic reinvention, and signature falsetto register. He is one of the most innovative and influential artists of his generation. On March 21st of 2011, The Weeknd released this mixtape named House of Balloon to the public and for critical approval. These records also contain songs as Wicked Games and High Footy that are one of the most successful songs of his career. His eclectic music combines templates of other artists like Beach House and Aliyah. I'm going to talk a little bit of his discography. The first album that he released was Trilogy in 2011. This was a compilation of his three albums, Echoes of Silence, House of Balloon, and Thursday. On 2013, he released his second album named Kissland. The third album, that is when he became most popular, was Beauty Behind the Madness, that has some of the most uh, historic and famous songs as The Hills and Often. This was released on 2015. Then we have the next album that is Starboy, that it was released in 2016. And he has My Dear Melancholy. This is one of his favorite albums of all time. He mentioned that this is something that he wrote from his heart due to a relationship that he had with one famous artist too. This was released on 2018. On 2020, during pandemic time, he did something that no one else recommend you to do, especially because it was the pandemic. And he released his sixth album that it was After Hours. But it was very successful at that time, and he has one of the most popular songs that is Blinding Lights. Then on 2022, he released Down FM that has a special invitation to one of the artists named Jim Carrey. He also appears in one of his videos. And the last album that he just released on 2025, it was Hurry Up Tomorrow. He has also acted in some TV shows and some of movies. The first of all is The Weekend. He started a TV show with Lily Rose Depp named The Idol. This focuses on the female pop idol Jocelyn that is acted by Lily Rose Depp with a complex relationship with Tedros that is acted by Abel Tesfaye. And the last one was the movie Hurry Up Tomorrow. This is in regards to his life. This is a little bit of the story of The Weekend and why he is going to start with the end of The Weekend, like this alter ego that he has. I have one of the most famous videos from a recent interview that he has with Jimmy Fallon at the Jimmy Fallon show. The Weeknd has also achieved significant milestone on Spotify, with 25 of his songs surpassing the 1 billion stream mark. He's also the first artist to have three albums surpass the 10 billion streams. His most favorite or popular song actually is Blinding Light, as it's the most streamed song on Spotify with over 4.6 billion streams. The Weeknd, whose real name is Able to Stay, has announced that his upcoming album Hurry Up Tomorrow will be the final under his current moniker. After the album, he plans to retire the Weeknd persona and potentially create music under a different name. Essentially, the Weeknd is a character, a persona he invented to explore specific themes, and he wants to move on after this era. He mentioned that he wanted to stop as the Weeknd, that he has grown in his life, and that he needs to share something else beside the side that we know of him. Thank you so much for keeping in here and take attention to this.